Happy New Year, welcome to 2020. I hope that for you it's a roaring 20's decade where you have a lot of fun, a lot of satisfaction, a lot of contentment in your life, good health, of course. Wishing something and the reality of the outcome are two different things, but certainly my wish for you and for everybody on the planet. But we know it's going to be challenging for some. It's going to be a bit cruisy perhaps for some others, but if you've lived a little bit, you certainly know that life's full of twists, turns, challenges, suffering, and joys as well. And one of the greatest consistent joys we can have is from meaningful relationships with the people that we're journeying with, or people that we meet along the way who can become friends or just passing in the night, as they say. But it's really important to sustain, maintain, and invest in relationships, because at the end of the day, you really can't get through this life alone. We need help. We need the comfort sometimes of others. We need the encouragement of others. We need the investment of others into our world and our time, our lives, their input, their wisdom, their resources, their experience. And we need to share ours as well with them to find meaning for ourselves, because really what is there if you get to the end of your life with all the toys that you can't take with you and all the things, materially speaking, that you might have strived for in your life, but you get to the end and you don't have meaningful relationships. It's all been just for yourself. Maybe that pleases some people, but I really don't think so. Somewhere down in the heart of us all, we realise the need to bond with people. I read a headline somewhere recently that the greatest thing that we all seek, whether we realise it or not, is meaningful long-term relationships. You know, in this world of technology today, we can think that we've got a relationship with somebody because we've got some kind of connection with them online, but we've never really experienced them up close and personal, and it's not really the same. I'm not saying it's not worth something, I'm not saying it's not meaningful, but there is literally nothing like the experience of being in the presence of other people and being able to physically communicate with them and touch them and give to them. And then that makes this sort of electronic communication even more meaningful. You know, when you're listening to somebody that you've actually met before, that you've actually contributed to their life, you've actually had input into their life and they've had input into your life, I think that gives a lot of meaning. So I want to encourage you to preserve your relationships throughout the year, to build on them, to invest in them, and to make them more valuable and more meaningful, because you know you can't get out what you don't put in. So even though you might even put a little, that little can blossom into something, but if you put nothing, well, you're definitely going to get nothing much back. So I'm hoping that 2020 will be a great year for those of us that can foresee it could be a great year. Others of you that might be struggling to foresee that, well, I hope for you that your vision can expand and that you can get yourself to a point and to a place where there's room for the positive possibilities. You know, the secret to life for me personally is to take a hold of the chaos and the random and the things that are out of my control and bring them into some sort of semblance of order and marshal them into a physical reality that is a fulfillment of my vision. You know, visions are really the compilation of lots of random chaos, ideas, imaginations, thoughts, and focusing them into something that is useful in the real material world in which we live every day. So just wanted to take this moment to wish you a fantastic year, and don't forget to let those people you love know how much you love them by doing something, because love's not a feeling, love's a verb, love's a doing word, love's what you do for people. At least that's how it shows up for me. So bless you all, and may 2020 bring your dreams to pass.